Hi guys, it's Jill, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another DIY. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see future DIYs. So today I am actually creating a pot holder hanger thing out of something that I made years ago. So I'm starting with this pizza paddle. I painted this back in 2005. I'm covering up my last name, but this is something I had did painting with my mom back in 2005. It's so cute, and I didn't want to paint over it, so I'm going to use the back. So the back is scratched up, which is fine with me. I didn't care if it was scratched up. I want it to be kind of rustic anyway, but I did lightly sand it all over. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do after sanding it is give it 2 coats of the Waverly chalk paint in white. Now, while the first coat is drying, I took these little pegs. When you're putting shelves together, they come with these little wooden pegs, and these were leftovers. They actually came with extras, and I'm using these so that I can hang pot holders, and I'm painting these in the Waverly chalk paint and ink. So now I'm going to measure where I want the pegs to go. Initially, I wanted them to go straight across, but then after I drilled the holes, I realized I probably should have put 2 to go down around the bottom. So I do go back towards the end and fill in the holes that I drill on 2, well, technically 3 of them. But you'll see that later. So I go ahead and drill to make sure that the pegs will fit in. And then once, this is after my second coat, by the way. I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, in the meantime, I do go onto my Silhouette Cameo and make a sign, a stencil to put on here because this is going to hang next to my oven. My oven is in my wall. My house was built in the 60s and my oven is in the wall. So I do have this bakery themed since it's going to have pot holders. So I just thought it would be cute to have this some sort of bakery themed. So right now I'm just taking out the letters. So that's going to make the stencil, and just weeding that out. Now that the stencil's down, the first thing I'm going to do is go over a light coat of the Waverly chalk paint in white first, so that I make sure that there's no bleed through of the Waverly chalk paint and ink that I'm going to go over with it second. And I just do a good couple light coats over this so that it's not too heavy, it'll dry quickly, and there's no bleed through. Now right here is where I'm filling up the holes, and I already drilled down below where I decided to drill the new holes, where I wanted the pegs to go. I thought it was better there, and it wasn't going to go over the words. Once I sanded that down, then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and paint over the sanded parts. And then I do go in and just lightly distress the board. You can't tell in the video or the pictures or anything. I just go over with a little paintbrush and distress some of the words to make them look aged. And I'm using wood glue to put into the holes so that I could put the pegs in. And this wood glue really works from the Dollar Tree. I was very surprised. I know I've said that before. And then I have this ribbon. Honestly, do not even remember where I got this from. I want to say it was from AliExpress forever ago. And if I can find it, I will link it in the description box below. And I'm just going to tie a bow on this. And then this will be done. Now, when I did hang this up, I did put twine through the hole at the top because my hook was not long enough to put through the hole and keep it there. So I did put some twine up at the top in the hole to hang it. And here it is. I am in love with this. I've had this idea for about a year. It turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.